Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm reviewing the Moon Energy deck. This is one of my favorite decks. I got it off Etsy. It's by Christine Carr. It's a very nicely put together deck, and it's probably my favorite Moon Oracle deck. Okay, 67 cards to capture and work with the energy of the moon. All right. The cover, when I was pulling it in and out of the shelf, started to fade away. You might be able to see that on the back here. So I've covered it in like a book cover, just to make it more durable. But other than that, very nice deck, very nice box, nice collection of cards inside the box. You can see there, live by the sun, love by the moon. Now, I'll go through a few things in here. Number one, you have a choice of buying it with or without the energy deck, the Moon Energy book, but I like the guide book. It's a very nice book. The cards are set up into different things. So we've got different cycles. We've got the moon cycle. They don't generally mean different things. We've got the wheel. We've got the universe. We've got the asteroids, and we've got the planets. So it's not strictly moon only. We've got the eclipses, and then we've got, the elements, which are your Chinese elements. Then we've got Fate, the Mooncat card, which she includes a Mooncat card in every one of her decks. And then you've got the, the astrology, the sign of the times. So your moon in Aries, your moon in each thing. Very nice book, very easy to read. I'll go through something. I'll read a little bit of it. So each card is divided up into a chapter. Comet, a sign in the sky. Keywords: omen, meaning strange events. Outcome: messages from unexpected sources. The coming was foretold. A message is waiting for you. Expect some news on the coming days. Expect some news in the coming days. A comet is an omen of change, strange and unexpected, a twist of fate. But you see the event is or happening was already written. Excuse me. But you see the event or happening was already written. This is a destined time, written in the books of old, the sacred scrolls, the book that was written for you. I'm guessing the Akashic records there. The universe has a plan. This is a sign from the heavens. Be open and be willing to embrace the unexpected that is upon you. The world may be turned upside down. Your world may be turned upside down, but in the end, you will know it was worth it. It is all in the grand plan. Okay, nice, and I love the little pictures. They're great. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards themselves. So we start with the moon cycles. The cards themselves are quite a nice quality. You can see the corners do mark a little bit if you look against that. They've all got the same pattern. That's not like a foil or anything. It's actually just printed on there. But it's very nice, and it comes up very nicely on film as well. All of them have this little expression and what the card is, and then a couple of keywords: the beginning, manifesting the new, visualizing dreams. Okay, and then we have moon. So we're going through the moon cycles. Crescent, the period of growth. First quarter, gibbous. Full moon, disseminating. Your last quarter, your balsamic, a supermoon, then we have what she calls in here, let me just double check myself, the wheel. That's it. So we have basically the equinox, the spring equinox, our summer solstice, our autumn equinox, and our winter solstice. So longest, shortest days and the medium days. Then we have another section here, and I'll go into that a little bit. I believe this is the universe section. Yep, there we go, the universe. And it starts with the magic moon. Time to act, basically. Shooting moon, hope. The comet, which we've looked at earlier. Absolutely love the symbology on that one. Planetary alignment. The universe. Moon is void. Moonrise. Moonset. A moonbow. The sea of tranquility. The ocean of storms. And both the nodes are involved in this. South and north. And then we go on to the asteroids, another section. This is actually a nice astrology deck in some senses because of the fact that it includes asteroids and planets. So I failed to mention that was Juno, Pallas, Vesta, Ceres, Chiron, Hydra, sorry, Eris, Lilith, Psyche, and Fortuna. I like the way they've got this as a Wheel of Life, so it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have our planets. So we have Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. I just want to say Uranus. Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury, the Sun. Don't you like the contrast of that? I like the fact that they're all nicely represented in the cards. And the cards are nice sized for reading, if I'm honest with you. Then we have eclipses. Penumbral eclipse. A lunar eclipse. A solar eclipse. Your water element. So these are the elements from, sorry, I forgot to explain that. These are the elements from, well, Tai Chi, I Ching, but basically the Tai Chi, the Chinese elements. So the 5 elements are included in this one. If you're not into like the system of Taoism and I Ching and Tai Chi, these also could be considered like your normal elements, as it were. So we have water elements, like your normal terra elements. We have a wood element, which I would consider to be it's very hard to say that that's air, but anyway, you have wood element, and then you have fire element, and then you have earth element, and then you have the metal element. So I would kind of consider the metal element to be your air element and the wood element to be your spirit element. But I mean, you may have different ideas. The reason why is because metal and swords kind of go together, but you could see it as the other way around, because the wood is okay, wood is constructed out of carbon. Carbon is the waste matter in air. So when you breathe in oxygen, which is a combination of two two elements, and you breathe out carbon. So you're breathing in a gas, but you're actually breathing out a solid, because carbon is solid. So you could actually look at, and wood is made out of that carbon that we breathe out. So you could look at that as an air element, as well as that it's got leaves on it, so it reaches for the air. And the metal element is spirit. If you want to use that in a different way, to be fair, I'm perfectly comfortable switching it around whenever I fancy. So then we have a card that she includes in all her cards, the orange moon cat. Obviously, this is Orange Moon Cat is her website. And like I said, I purchased these off Etsy. This is a knock on the door, new opportunities, unexpected change. So this is, well, it's a change of plan. It's a change of direction. It's something new coming along. And then we have the moon cards, or the moons in astrology cards. So moon in Aries, what I like to call what you need cards. Moon in Taurus, moon in Gemini. I like the fact that it's got that in it. Moon in Cancer, moon in Leo, moon in Virgo, moon in Libra, moon in Scorpio, moon in Sagittarius, moon in Capricorn, moon in Aquarius, and our moon in Pisces. So that's my little flip through. I hope you enjoy that. It's a great little deck. Well worth the money. If I'm honest with you, there's a lot of very expensive decks on Etsy. This is one of the cheaper ones, and I was quite surprised at the price because the quality is just as good as some of the more expensive ones. In fact, the quality is better than some of the more expensive ones, if I'm really honest with you. So well worth having a look at. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a good day. Bye.